Dr. Zahid has become shy to read this question. He is a Sufi. He never makes angry. He never disturbs anyone. But I find the characteristics of a Sufi in him. And he got these characteristics in his inheritance from his father. So he got shy to read the question. The question is, the sisters have written, what do women get in heaven? My dear daughters, women will get, what will women get in heaven? They will get the nearness of Almighty Allah. This is to be wished. They will get pleasure of Almighty Allah. And there would be no difference between men and women in these pleasures, in these blessings. And they will get ru'ya, ziyarah of Almighty Allah every Friday. And there will be a market of Noor on every Friday. Suqul Jummah, Suqul Jannah. And they would be able to get and buy without money anything they want. So women will get anything they want without paying any money. All shops would be open for them. All markets would be open for them. And really, it is in these. Jewelry would be available. And the makeup things would be available. No, I am really telling in the light of hadith. Anything for beautification, to increase the beauty, whatever they want, they will get free of cost. What else you want? And the biggest thing is that they will get the pleasure of Almighty Allah. And they will get the ziyarah, ru'ya of Almighty Allah, as the men will get. And they will get the nearness of Almighty Allah. And they will get the company of Aisha Siddiqa, and company of Khadijatul Kubra, and company of Sayyida Fatimatul Zahra, and company of Sayyida Zainab, and company of Sayyida Nafisa, and this and that and that and that. Very big companies. And they will get all spiritual blessings which men will get. And they will get the long life company with great awliya if they get there. The Salihin, they will get their company too. And their own pious husbands also. And if the woman goes to Jannah and becomes pious, and you couldn't do that much effort, and her husband couldn't get the Jannah, he will lose his wife. Because he is not residing at that place. Once, Mamun al-Rashid, Khalifa Mamun al-Rashid, and his wife was Zubaydah. They both were going together. And since this was the last question, last answer, and last story which I want to tell, finishing. They both, husband and wife, Mamun al-Rashid, Khalifa, and his wife, the queen, Zubaydah, who provided water up to Makkah and Medina for Hujjaj and everywhere, and opened a canal. They both were going on the coast, on the bank of a river, Dajla, and they saw a majzoob, an ashik of Allah, and a wali sitting there, and his name was Bahlul al-Majzoob. And some people used to say Bahlul al-Majnoo. And this Bahlul Majnoo, his name comes in the list of shuyukh of Imam Azam Abu Hanifa Aidan. Many times I think, what did Imam Azam Abu Hanifa, what did he learn from Bahlul al-Majzoob? Did he learn from him the science of hadith, or science of fiqh, or the law, or the commandments of Sharia from Bahlul al-Majzoob? Imam Azam Abu Hanifa, he is among his shuyukh. So the thing which comes to my mind and my heart, the lesson which he learned from him, might be the lesson of the ishq of Allah, the lesson of ma'rifah of Allah. He was one of those who were drunken. The divine wine of Allah's mahabbah and love. So they both found him sitting on the bank of a river and putting his feet in the wet land, wet dust he was making. As the children, the kids, they go for sea beach, for sea sun, and they play with, make hands, small houses and small forts, and they get the things for sea beach playing. So that Majzoob, Bahlul al-Majzoob, was doing these kind of things. They both went there, and Zubaydah, Sayyida Zubaydah, the queen asked him, Sheikh Behlul, what are you doing? She said, I am constructing houses in Jannah. I am building houses in Jannah. These are what the Majzoob people do. And the common man can't understand their acts and their performance. Everything has a secret. Their acts are secret and their language is metaphorical. The language is metaphorical, acts are secret. So only the people of secret can understand them. He said, I am building houses in Jannah. She said, Zubaydah, Sayyida Zubaydah said, the Malika, she said, what is the cost of a house? He said, only 10 dirhams. 10? For example, you say, 2 pounds. Maybe you say 5, 10, you say 10 pounds. Only 10 pounds for one house. She said, can you give one to me? He said, yes. She paid him the 10 pounds, 10 dirhams. And he threw those 10 dirhams in the river Dajla, in front of them, and demolished one house. He said, go, you go to your house. The fact is that she had done so big act of charity of providing water in Haramain al-Sharifain to millions and millions of Hujjaj. Behind this, that was the secret. And this thing was just becoming a cover. Behind that, he was looking with his eyes, what big act of charity she has already done. She reserves a house there. Not one, maybe hundreds of houses. So he said, you got your house. They went back, and her husband, Khalifa al-Mamun, he made a joke of her. He said, Zubaydah, have you got the house with these 10 dirhams? And this madman, Majzoob, is insane person, is he able to give you a house? So he made a joke. She left. Where you have wasted your money, you would have given it to some poor people as charity. He said, these were my dirhams, not yours. If they are waste, so my money is waste, not yours. So then they slept after prayer at night time. During sleeping, Khalifa al-Mamun saw a dream that he entered in Jannah. This is what women will get. He entered in Jannah, and all of a sudden in a street he saw a very big, beautiful palace. Very high, beautiful palace. And he read there was written with Noor on the door, the main capital gate of the palace, Haza Bayt Sayyida Zubaydah. Haza Bayt Zubaydah. When he read it, that this is the house of Zubaydah, he wanted to enter it. This is my wife's house. So the gatekeeper, the angel standing there, he held him, he stopped him. You can't enter in this house. He said, why? This is my wife's house. He said, this is not London. This is not Birmingham and Nelson. This is your wife's house, not yours. This is not system of Pakistan being running here. Wife's house is for wife and husband's house is for husband. Laysa lil insani illa ma sa'a. This is a house which she bought. You didn't buy it. So he stopped him from entering the door. And when he stopped him forcefully, but during that argument, he opened his eyes and he got awake. Then he realized the whole story of day. He awake his wife, Zubaydah, Malika, and said, Zubaydah, let us go again to the same Bahlul al-Majzoob, to same person whom I called insane. He is in fact the sane one. He is in fact the person who has the sanity. So they went back to him. He again was making the same houses and things on the river bank. This time Zubaydah was silent and Khalifa al-Mamun went forward and asked, Ya Shaykh, what are you making? He said, making houses in Jannah. Do you sell these houses? He says, why not? These are for sale. He said, please give me one house. What is the price? He said, 10,000 dinar. Now, for example, 1 dinar is equal to 10 dirhams. For example, 1 dinar is equal to 100 dirhams. For example, the currency rate changes from time to time, and he said, so much expensive? So the price hikes, this kind of price hike, yesterday you were selling the same house with 10 dirhams. My wife bought it yesterday. And today, just within one day, the price has gone up to 10,000 dinars. Why this happened? He said, the customers of yesterday did a business of unseen. The customer who came yesterday, he bought the house without seeing. And you have come back after seeing in your night. The customer of today has come after seeing. And the customer of yesterday bought the house without seeing. So this is the difference of seeing and without seeing, buying. Buying with seeing and buying without seeing. So this is what the women will get, inshallah, in Jannah. And if you try hard, particularly in these days, I hope your reward may become double than men, because there are many facilities and easinesses for them and difficulties for you. If you cross the difficulties and become pious and go on the path of Sayyida Rabia Basriya, maybe you get 10 times more than men get.